Hey everyone, it's True Kate, and today I am with the one and only, the stunning, beautiful British model,
Lily Phillips. What a great intro.
Lily Phillips. You have all seen her, whether you like it or not. She's everywhere, and she has come onto the world with an amazing, incredible, very lengthy in time, right?
Yeah.
How long did it take you? The stunt?
The stunt, 14 hours.
14-hour stunt. She's the first in my book, or in my generation, to 101, right?
Yeah.
Can't forget that one.
Yeah.
Men. So I'm so happy that you're here.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. I want to ask you a few questions. First question I have for you is, what made you want to bang 101 men?
Easy first question. To be honest, I had done quite a few bangs and bukakis already.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, this is my thing, like, this is my calling. And my assistant was like, oh, why don't you try and get together 100 of your fans or whatever to book you all in one night, because we just thought it'd be such great content. It was a way to like meet my fans and honestly just to like really explore my kinks, because I was just into like having a lot of guys and stuff like that. And we thought, why not try it?
Sounds like a really fun Tuesday night. So you basically just wanted to like connect with your fans, have a way to like meet them in an environment where they got to like enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to do a lot more, but I was like, you know what? Maybe we start with just 100 first.
Totally.
And I think it was great because I really like learned from, it was a good way to learn from some of my mistakes. Like it was a good wet run, if you will, you know?
Yeah.
Just to kind of test the waters and stuff like that, see what we do differently next time.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't seen the video, but I'm hoping to see it.
I'll show
someday.
you.
Yeah.
So it's a lengthy one.
I want to watch it. I haven't found it leaked, so that's good.
We have a good takedown team.
Second question I have is, what has surprised you the most from the reaction of like the women versus the men?
Oh, it's surprising that like some men find it absolutely super gross, and like you'd think they'd be all for it, but some of them, like some of the probably nastier comments are honestly from the men.
Wow, really?
Yeah. But I think it kind of hits home when a girl is mean to you, because it's like, we're girls.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we're meant to stick together, and you'll be mean 100%. About this. But honestly, I don't read into the comments too much or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like the guys that are probably negatively commenting, they are probably suppressed. Or,
yeah, exactly. Like wanted to be that.
Yeah, or it might be like a lady like barking in their ear, telling them like, oh, she's gross. You know.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I don't read too much into it. I can't really remember what.
That's the healthiest thing you can
say.
do. That's the healthiest thing you can do. I was reading that you filmed a documentary. That's right?
Yeah.
So when you watched the documentary, I think you stated like you got a little bit emotional. Was it harder than you expected?
Oh my God, so much harder than I expected.
Really?
Yeah, it was really tough for 14 hours, honestly. It was like nothing I'd experienced before. And I think the problems I face, like I just, again, like I said, like I do stuff differently. Like I wouldn't have given every guy 5 minutes. I also wouldn't have.
That's so generous. 5 minutes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so generous.
No, literally. And most of the guys went one-to-one, so it was just me and them. And like that personally I wouldn't do next time, because it was just so time consuming.
Totally.
And yeah, I just found out like what was my thing and what wasn't my thing. And I think people forget that like sometimes you can, you know, have a hard day at work. And it not be like, I regret this, because so many people went to like, she's so regretful, and it's like, it's not that. I just, there are some things I would do differently.
Totally, yeah. Like you have to plan, like, did you even take a lunch or have enough water? Like you need liquid IV.
Yeah.
Literally like IV. You're doing a marathon.
Yeah.
Or even like a triathlon.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't prepare enough for it. I didn't realize what I was gonna face. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go 100 guys, like
really,
easy.
I mean, that's incredible that you did that, because, you know, just like with any sport, and it is a sport essentially, but there's people that prepare for like triathlons for like months. And so if you just gathered all your bags and like went there, of course you're going to be tired and it's going to be more exhausting than you could have expected.
As well, I feel like I started out maybe too quickly.
Oh yeah, you were like hungry. You're like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. The next question I have is, in terms of your business, I was reading that you wrote that you weren't making a lot of revenue on OnlyFans after a while, and so did going viral actually like boost your income?
Yeah, 100% boosted my income. I mean, I was doing quite well before, and that's the thing as well, like I could have just like kept going and earning good money doing kind of the bare minimum, but then I was like, no, I want to, you know, really get into stuff that I actually want to try myself and, like I said, explore my kinks and stuff like that. And that's kind of why I was like, you know, I want to do this. And it also, obviously, I knew it was going to be good content.
Totally.
But I didn't realize I was going to go like viral or anything like that. I just thought like, oh, the videos will sell well.
Totally. So you just wanted to like take it to the next level, and it did boost your revenue.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Do you see yourself as a trendsetter in the industry, or do you see yourself as more of like a creator, an entertainer, or an adult industry disruptor?
Oh, you know, I really don't think too much into it. I'm just trying to like do my thing and create some unique content. And like I said, just like really explore my kinks and do what I want to do and stuff like that. I don't necessarily think about stuff like that. I don't know.
But what would you say if someone was to like say, okay, she's this or that? What would you see yourself as? Like, again, like out of the three?
Maybe all three.
I think you're a trendsetter.
That's sweet.
What kind of planning goes into these stunts? Are they like carefully curated, or are they just like thrown together?
So much planning.
Yeah.
People don't realize like to get together like a large amount of people is a logistical nightmare, and like finding a venue, getting all the forms filled out. Like recently OnlyFans actually came to me and was like, we don't want you to be filling out any of these release forms anymore. It has to be all creators that I work with. And so everyone's now got to be on a creator account, and like just like things like that no one thinks about. It's like the timings of stuff, and
there's so much work behind the scenes.
100%. We've got a whole team to help me organize everything.
That's huge. Good. Yeah, that's good that you have help, because honestly, like the business side of it is a lot of people don't see. They just see like, oh, like she 100 guys.
Yeah, like the thing I just like was like, right, on my story, 100 guys turn up. But, like, no, that's definitely not what happened.
It's a lot more. Are you planning to ever branch outside of OnlyFans?
I would love to.
Really?
I'd love to own my own lingerie shop. I feel like I've said this from when I was like literally 18. There's so much I'd love to do. I'd love to have my own studio. I would love to also be like a producer in porn and things like that. Yeah, there's a ton of what I can do, like kind of when I start to get bored of making my own content.
Makes sense. That's great. I mean, well, how do you feel like if a TV show or producer came up to you and wanted to do like a documentary on you and like your life and like your different stunts that you do? How would you feel about that?
I would 100% be up for that, definitely. I always think it's fun to try new stuff, and like obviously TV's so different to shooting OnlyFans stuff and things like that. And I think it's fun. That's one of my favorite parts about the job, is like every day is different.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also like what I love as well is like, you know, you're showing different sides of your personality. Like, you did this like incredible stunt, but now you're able to like showcase like more of who you are. Yeah. And I think it would be so cool if they did a documentary on us, all of us. It would be really cool. Okay, in terms of like the stunts that you've done so far and are planning to do, is there anywhere where you would like draw the line and be like, I'm not going to do that?
The only things obviously like animals, kids, and the only thing as well that is legal that I don't do is like stuff. Play. But other than that, my eyes are open, and I'm always like a try something once kind of girl. So I'm really open to mostly everything.
Didn't you say you wanted to go and I think I heard something like that.
Yeah, I think I said it on Ryan Powell's podcast.
Have you been to Skid Row yet?
No.
Oh, okay, that's why you're okay. You're like,
I haven't actually been there.
Wait till you go there.
If they were showered,
your pussy will like dry up, probably.
Yeah.
It won't even let anything enter. It's gonna,
I did elderly people.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I'll show you the photos.
Okay, wait, can we release that or no?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Tell me.
I went to a old people's home.
What? An old people home?
Yeah, I haven't released the video
Wait,
yet.
but you did it in the old folks' home?
Yeah.
What the heck? How did you do that?
He had his own like little suite. And I just went to go visit him.
It was just one guy?
Well, there was him and 2 mates.
What is that? Mates?
2 mates.
Oh, mates. I thought you said minks. I was like, is it old folks? Oh, wow. So it was 3 guys in an old folks' home.
Yeah.
Your kid, he got it hard?
Yeah. Surprisingly.
What?
I don't know if he took something before maybe or anything like that.
How old was he?
82.
82?
I'll show you the photo.
Where did he? I'm just curious.
He didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
He did say like disclaimer, I've got no pop shot or anything like that.
Oh my God.
He was like, he can orgasm, but he can't.
How did he find you? Or like, how did you find him? Oh my God, that's so cute. Facebook?
Yeah, I was putting it everywhere that I wanted to like meet my oldest fan.
Wow. Oh my God. And what did he say? Was he happy? Did you give him like an post interview?
He was very happy. I wish I'd give him like a post-book interview.
You gotta like send him like, tell him to do a cameo for you. And add that.
He was really sweet though.
That is
Bless him. He had like what is it
Parkinson.
called? Yeah.
He was like shaky.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But he still got the inside.
Yeah.
I am dead. And he let you film it?
Yeah. Because he's old. He just doesn't really care.
He's like, I don't give a
Yeah.
Wait, and his 2 other guys, the 2 mates too as well?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so... And they were all together. Now they're probably sitting at the old folks' home talking about it every night.
Giggling about it. Well, I was like, as well, I can't imagine old people have a lot of sex.
Totally. That sounds really fun. And honestly, you're giving back to the community.
Exactly.
So, do you feel any pressure to go bigger or do something crazier?
It's tricky because I think that is just social media. Sometimes you do feel pressure to kind of like outdo what you've done.
Right.
I'm trying not to feel like that. I'm just trying to like hone in on like what I've got and things like that. I think that's just life. Like you've got to kind of be like, you know, I'm grateful for what I have and things like that. And I don't want to keep wanting more and things like that.
Definitely.
So yeah, I tried to practice that. But I'm sure everyone feels pressure sometimes.
Yeah, you feel like that pressure to perform essentially. But I think it's really healthy that you're trying to stick to like, you know, what makes you happy and like confident and where you feel good. Because once you start going across that line and doing stuff that's like, oh, it doesn't really align with me, but I'm gonna do it because I want to like get the popularity and stuff, then that can kind of actually make you grow like resentment.
Yeah, 100%. And I wanted to do this long term, so like I'm trying not to just like go really hard, you know, because if I maybe start a bit slower and kind of like
take your time with it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I plan on being here for a while, so
absolutely, you don't have to like do everything.
All at once.
Another question I have is, you're really into like bangs, right?
Yeah.
Is like all of your content all bangs?
No, I've got like obviously like some boy girl stuff and things like that, and some I do like a lot softer stuff as well, lots of solos, but I think I just found my calling with bangs.
How do you manage, like, I've done like 3 on 1 I think at the most, but how do you manage like multiple guys all around you at once?
Or it's tricky. Sometimes you do have to be like tell people what to do a little bit, like you come here and things like that, but honestly, like if you get a good group of guys who, you know what they're doing and like respect everyone else, then they're happy to take turns. They're happy to just be there.
Yeah, totally. I feel you. I one time tried to put like 2 dicks in my mouth and I was like, I can't get them in there. The last question about your stunts is, if you could redo your 101 men stunt, what would you do differently?
There's so much I'd do differently. I would, 1, prepare myself for what I'm gonna face.
Totally.
2, I mean, I would have organised it a lot differently in terms of like the timings and things like that. 3, I would not have given the guys so much time. 4, the guys would have gone like more all together rather than one-to-one.
Absolutely.
They're an endless list, but I think that's kind of why you do stuff, you know, you learn from your mistakes and things like that.
You live and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. What is it? Trial and error.
Yeah,
That's the word. Trial and error.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have just like a few random questions like about yourself and like different things about your personal life. So the first question I have is, what is like the wildest DM you've gotten since going viral?
Ooh, wildest DM. I don't know. I don't really check my DMs. Is that bad to say?
Maybe it's like the 82-year-old.
Yeah, maybe the 82-year-old. The thing is as well, nowadays I don't find anything too wild.
Yeah.
Because everything, I've become so accustomed to things. Honestly, probably like the hate was kind of wild because it was just like, dude, why do you care so much about someone who you've seen for a minute on the internet?
Yeah, I know. That's the worst when they're negative. If you had to pick a celebrity, any male or female, to join your next adventure, who would it be?
I know. The guy from Taken.
Liam Neeson? Neeson?
Something like that. Liam Neeson. Yeah, that's it.
I need to look at him. Wait.
He's the best. He's a hottie.
Liam Neeson.
He's a bit older.
Oh, wow. You love them old, baby girl. Wow.
He's just, I think it was more his, what's the word?
Oh, how he carries himself.
Yes, yeah. I think it's just on Taken movies, I thought he was really hot in them. Just like, he just has a great, aura.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, Liam Neeson, if you're watching this.
Please join the queue.
Yeah.
You'll be fast-tracked. Yeah.
Fast-tracked. If your life was a movie, what would the title of it be?
Holes.
Holes?
Yeah.
I actually watched a movie when I was a kid called Holes.
Yeah,
There's that one
exactly.
movie
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
Holes. I'm dead.
I had that ready.
Why would it be Holes?
Do you need to ask that?
I'm just kidding. What is something that people assume about you that isn't true at all?
Ooh. People probably assume that I am this crazy party girl maybe. And I feel like that's the same with a lot of adult workers, is that we're not that crazy.
Totally.
In our personal lives. Yeah.
We get it all out through our work.
Yeah, exactly.
Through shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm the same exact way. I'm very chill. You might be quiet and you're just chill and
this is mine, that I am an introvert and I love spending time on my own. Even though I love so many people. Yeah. I do love my own company.
I love that.
I'm really quite independent. And I just love spending time with me.
Totally. And the 101 Men once. What's a fun fact about you that has nothing to do with numbers?
Ooh. Fun fact about me is I can balance teaspoons on my nipples.
What?
Yeah. Because they're udders. I think I do. I think I actually do, yeah.
That's
little
so
teaspoons.
cool.
You know how people hang it on their nose? I can hang them on my tits.
Oh my God, I'm dead. That's cute. That is definitely a cute answer. If someone wanted to beat your record, what advice would you give to them?
Oh, lots of electrolytes. A lot of energy. Have a good hearty breakfast, you know? And just take care of yourself, put you first, and make sure you're taking your breaks and make sure everyone is respecting you.
Absolutely. That's really good advice. Okay, I have one last question. If your brand was to be described in 3 words, what would it be?
Ooh.
Or 3 different,
I'm going to go girl next door, if that's one kind of saying. A bit crazy. And cute.
Cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like to keep it cute.
I thought you were going to say holes or
bang. I know, I thought I could go with that, but me as a brand, I'm trying to be I'd say innocent looking, but a freak.
Innocent freak girl next door.
Yeah.
We got it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me and chatting. I had so much fun, and we have some content together. So be sure to tune in, guys, and I'll see you next time, Lily.
Thank you so much. Bye.